Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm a Social Security disability attorney. And today I'd like to talk to you about a misconception that some of my clients have, that their disability hearing is some sort of a meeting. People sometimes say to me, I got a notice that my meeting with Social Security is scheduled for March 3rd or October 5th. And I always correct them. It's not a meeting, it's a hearing. A meeting is where you sit around a table and you may have food and drink, and it's very informal, and there may be a bunch of people there, and you as the client may not have to say anything. Your lawyer can do all the talking, and again, it's designed to sort of have this overall consensus. A hearing is something very different. A hearing is where you will testify about your medical condition, your medical history, and why you contend you're not able to work. It is not a meeting, it is a hearing. It's not as formal as a trial, but you will be expected to testify. And so in preparing for this hearing, you will need to know your past work and the dates of your past job, the titles of your past jobs. That's important to have that. And I would have it in writing in front of you. Your lawyer can certainly help you with that. You need to have a list of all your medications, who prescribed those medications, and know the side effects of the medications and the names of those medications. This is also something that your lawyer can help you with by giving you a list of medications prior to your hearing. You need to be prepared to talk about why you left your last job, or when you became disabled and what happened and what was different the day before versus the day after you stopped working, and explain to the judge how your medical issue got worse to the point where you were simply not able to perform the duties of a simple entry-level job. You need to be prepared to talk about your medical history. When did the problems start? How did it get worse over time? What exactly your symptoms are? And specifically, how those symptoms impact work-like activities, sitting, standing, walking, lifting, and not, I can't lift very much or walk very far. I can lift 5 to 7 pounds occasionally, maybe once or twice during the course of a day. And other than that, I can lift 5 pounds if I use both hands, and no more than 4 or 5 times in a day. I can walk about 10 minutes at a time, and I can maybe do a total of 45 minutes walking during the course of a day. I can sit for 30 minutes at a time, but I need a 10-minute break to walk around afterwards to stretch out, and I can sit for a total of 3 hours in the day. That's how specific you need to be. If the judge asks you about pain, you don't want to say, my pain is at an 8 or 9 all the time on a 10-point scale, and I can barely stand it. Much more credible to say my pain is always at a 5 or 6, but at least an hour or 2 every day, it jumps up to an 8 or 9, or with activity, it jumps up to an 8 or 9. And that's the point where I need to go into a dark room, take medications, and not move. So you want to paint a very, very clear picture, something that the judge can put into his questions to the vocational witness, so that it's not vague and a little bit of this and not too much of that. It's pounds, it's inches, it's distances, it's times. You want to be really, really specific. So you are being interrogated by a representative from Social Security. Most judges are pretty reasonable, pretty nice. Some of them are a little more on the edge, even borderline hostile. So be prepared for that. You are being subject of a hearing. You are there to paint a picture. You've got to defend your application for disability. Your lawyer can't do it for you. That's another thing that comes up. People say, well, can't you do all the talking and let me just sit there? No, I can't do all the talking. I can ask you questions, but I can't do all the talking. You've got to be prepared to do that. And that's why I put so much emphasis with my clients on practicing. Practice answering questions. Practice giving good descriptions. Practice talking about medications and side effects. And if we don't do it correctly the first time, let's practice some more. I probably spend more time practicing, maybe 3 times as much time as the actual hearing, but I want my clients to be as prepared as possible, because you don't want to go in there and start stumbling around saying, well, I don't remember where I worked or how long I was there, what my job title was. Certain things you just need to know. So big picture here, this is not a meeting, this is not informal, this is not around a conference table, this is a hearing where you're going to be questioned about why you contend you are disabled. And if you keep that in mind and you prepare with your attorney, your chances of getting a favorable decision go way up. And of course, that's what I hope for you. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, Please give it a thumbs up on YouTube and like it on Facebook. Please subscribe to our channels, like our Facebook page. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer those in a subsequent video. So for now, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I hope you're doing well, and I do wish you well going forward. Thanks a lot. Hi, this is Jonathan Ginsberg, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about how to win your Social Security disability case, I'd like to invite you to download my Secrets to Getting Approved Early Survival Kit that I created just for people like you. Currently, I'm making the survival kit available at no cost, and I encourage you to grab your copy now. Some of the topics I cover include: how do I know if I have a case? Is it the right time for me to file my claim? 9 common mistakes that can doom your case. The 3 must-have arguments you use to win your case. And a topic that every disability claimant wants to know: how to avoid trick questions from the judge. If you or a loved one need to win Social Security disability benefits, you'll find the Survival Kit essential reading. Download your Survival Kit right now and at no cost. Just visit ssdanswers.com/survival and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now. And as always, I wish you the best.